Greetings everybody and welcome back to another Transformers review. My name is Trip and today we have the one, the only, deluxe class Vortex. Vortex is the first of the combaticons to be in the Age of the Primes line. He is the left arm of Bruticus, and as he is the first one unveiled, I got nothing to compare him to. I don't know what Bruticus will look like in his full getup, but I've always loved these guys since the Fall of Cybertron game from, 2012 or so, and that level where you play as Vortex and then you turn into Bruticus, that whole section is just one of my favorites. So when he was announced, I knew I had to get him, and yeah. So this figure is quite cool. He has a lot of cool features and weaponry. I really like the wrist guns on both sides of the forearms here. They can come out and just, kerblam, get some cool poses and cool action shots with those. I really like the color scheme. I like this blue. It's a very excellent kind of royal dark blue, which is very nice. And this crisp Decepticon logo in the left shoulder as well. The visor is very accurate. It is very pristine, and I like the proportions in regards to just everything going on the head. I just think it's really great. Unfortunately, on the back, it does have that the wheel for vehicle mode, but I get why it's here, considering the transformation. I just wish maybe there was light piping or something, but honestly, the paint app on the face looks very good. On the back here, we obviously have the rotors for the helicopter. These free spin, like so. And they can also come unpegged as well. I like to keep them in this fully expanded X orientation. I just think it looks better and it's more accurate to the cartoon, but these do collapse should you desire them. You can do that. I believe they come packaged like this, so you'll just have to boom, and they kind of soft lock into this position, so they're not going to be rotating if you don't want them to. We're getting to articulation on Vortex. Start at the head. It's on a ball joint, so full 360. You got tilt left and right, up and down, and yeah, all the way around. The arms, unfortunately, there is some arm kibble on the side here, so it's going to get away in a bit for your articulation, but here we go. The shoulder is on two separate pivots, so you got to pivot this way, and it's a disjointed pivot. So the pivot is just right here, and you're kind of rotating around the pivot instead of on the pivot, if that makes sense. That's due to transformation, but it does work out okay. We have bicep rotation, if it'll let me do it. Bicep rotation, a full 360 there. We got elbows. You can go almost all the way out. The kibble does hit at the back, but you can go all the way out. You get a full 90 there. There's no wrist, anything, articulation, no rotation or bending or anything, but you do have the two 5mm pegs, so you can have two weapons on each hand. I'll take the weapons off. If you take these front kibble pieces and you tab them into where the hand would be, I find it's like an arm blade, quote unquote, but you can get a lot more articulation just because things are going to be less in your way. Down here at the legs, here, I'll take this one off too. Down here at the legs, we have a full forward, a full backward, and a full almost 90, full 90 at the knee, as you can see. And then the ankles, you got two toes, heel and toe articulation, mostly due to transformation, but you also have ankle pivot to a full 90 here, which is just excellent. I don't see why you would need to use it, but I'm sure someone could find a reason. Some negatives I don't like about this guy is this said kibble on both forearms. It is a bit unfortunate, and like this whole back rotor section just kind of hangs off as well. It really makes his right arm quite bulky. The inside of the thighs is pretty hollow as well. I'm sure they could have given us a panel or something to cover this up. Maybe they'll use it for the combined mode, but I don't see why. They're just cost-cutting measure in my opinion. So we'll get into the transformation. I already took off the weapons. You can leave on this rotor or you can take it off for transformation. It's easier if you take it off, but I've yet to see a video where someone doesn't take it off. So I'm going to be the contrarian and I'm going to leave it on. So to start off, you're going to take the legs and you're just going to peg them together like this. Collapse all the toes and all the heels. And there's kind of the front of the vehicle done. You're going to come down here to the shins, open it up. It's on a double hinge inside the knee. So you're going to rotate it forward and you're going to pivot the whole thing down like this and then back. And it's going to kind of accordion in. You're going to take this top section just under the rotor and you're going to turn it this way or the other way. It's up to you. And there's 2 slots in the back here. Those are going to tab into these tabs on the inside here. Those are going to come around and tab into place just like this. And you can close up the bottom like so and then rotate this back into its position. So there you have all of that complete. Going to come around to the head here. Going to rotate it all the way around. And there's this kind of sheath on the inside. And you're going to pull it forward just so it covers his face here. It's a very flexible piece, so sometimes legs get caught. So that just slides over, leaving this gap on the inside, but that is okay. Going to take the arm, fully straighten them all out, and make sure that forearm bit is fully locked into place. Take these pauldrons, rotate them up like this, and we're going to do this side first. We're going to rotate it forward, so it's like he's reaching out in front of him, and you're going to rotate it back, and then up, and then rotate the shoulder joint. You're going to rotate it up like this, sliding the Decepticon logo shoulder into the slot, right, just like this. Same on the other side, so we're going to rotate all the way around, except the only difference here, this front section is going to swing out and tab in like so. So it'll look like this. So yeah, same thing, rotate around on that shoulder joint and pivoting in like this. And as you can see, there's a tab here and there's a tab on the inside there. It's going to tab into the other arm, as you can see. There we go. Last step, back of the head, you're going to pull down that wheel. And there you have Vortex in his vehicle mode. So Vortex in his vehicle mode is quite interesting. There's some molded details for like the front tires back here. This one is its own and it's a different color, which I think is quite good. Due to the transformation of the shoulder, this window is not the same height as these windows, which is okay. I just kind of wish they were aligned. But this gap right in here, I do find quite annoying. I get why it's here, just to have the shaping of the torso be better in robot mode. But when it's just like this, the gap just looks awkward. At the back here, the whole rotator or the whole rotor rotates freely, which is very nice. And because it's pinned, it's very smooth. At the back here, this rotates as well. Not as freely, but it does. And then this section just, I forgot to fold it down in the transformation, but it just folds down and clicks in. The weapons can all fit on Vortex. I'll show you how that goes. So we'll take the 2 small guns first. They can go underneath here, like so. So you can have that as a look, which is not too shabby. You can also untab them and put them on the sides. It's the same port on both sides, so mix and match if you want the pegs down or up, but you can have them like this. Or you can have them 5mm peg back here. If you wanted this kind of as like missile pods or something on the side. The other gun it comes with, the one that is meant to be held per se, can also tab in on those side ones like this, or you could use the 5mm pegs on the bottom of the legs here, and you could have them like this on the bottom. Put this on here so you can see it as well. That is also a look, should you desire it. This one, in my opinion, is the most quote-unquote like news chopper. These could be like floodlights, so as he flies in, like so, which is all up to personal preference. So finally, there is a combined mode. I don't know to the extent of the combined mode because I don't have the whole combiner, so I can't really show you it, but I can show you the main functions. So just like the Aerial Bot's Superion combiner, and unlike Devastator, this one has like this joint in the middle where you can push this in and this front section comes off and it'll just be kind of like armor on an arm. I believe all the combined components are going to be coming with Onslaught. So Vortex will just fly in and just basically clip onto the side of Onslaught. But I will be getting those when those come out, but those haven't even been officially like unveiled of real photos. We've seen concept art, but we haven't seen any completed of Bruticus yet. But I am very much looking forward to it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, this quick look at Vortex here. And make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.